Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. At this point in time, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to entitle this video, but I guess I've been on a crusade lately to help beginners start on the right track. And what I mean by that is, if you're new to playing guitar or piano or whatever, the first thing you shouldn't be doing is trying to play songs because you haven't learned your instrument yet. And I know most of us don't know what we don't know. And we see on the internet any time of the day that there's some guys showing you some stuff. And there's nothing wrong with guys showing you some stuff. But I strongly recommend, if you're serious. Now, if you just want to pick up a guitar or instrument every blue moon and play and strum stuff and put it back down, that's fine. If you're... But sometimes you don't realize that you're going to become what you become, because when I first started playing guitar, it was just the love of music. It had nothing to do with somewhere down the line I'm gonna become a professional musician and I'm gonna write chart topping songs and hits for artists. You don't know what you don't know. So it's best just to prepare. Even if you don't, you still have the information and the knowledge to do it if you decide to do it. Because what prompted this video was this. And every time I get stuff like this, comments like this, I post videos like this because I'm really trying to head off this jumping ahead of yourself where you need to bag it up and start from the beginning, because most of us do, and we become pretty decent at it if we do what we're supposed to do. And what I mean by that is, go get formal lessons, somebody that knows how to play, know how to read, know how to write it, enlist their help, pay them. And I stress that, pay them, because a grown man should never ask another grown man for something he's not willing to pay for. Just plain and simple. But I'm going to read you the comment, and then I'm going to, read you my comment in response to it. I did a Milli Vanilli song. The biggest hit they had was Girl You Know It's True. And that song is only 3 chords. And I'm going to show you what those chords are right quick. A minor, F sharp, G sharp. So it's that's it. Just 3 chords. There's no differentiation as far as changing the tempo or anything. It's just a straightforward 3-chord song. And the chords again is A minor, F sharp, G sharp. And I'm playing bar chords. And all of them on first position. Root note is on the E. All of them. A, F, G. So that's real simple. Now, if you don't know how to play, maybe that's difficult. But I laid that song out real simple because it's a real simple song. I give you the chords, I show you the chords as I'm playing them. So it's just, you even know where they fall, which you really shouldn't have to be given that. If it's just 3 chords, you can kind of feel that when you start to play it. So someone commented on that video. And at first I didn't even understand what the comment meant. It says, can someone put the chart for the chords? Yeah, can someone put charts of these chords? I don't really know what that means, So I told the gentleman, I said, sir, there's only 3 chords in this song, and they're displayed across the screen as I play them. It gets no simpler than that. And then the response was, thanks, but I can't Google and find a chord book. Chords written as A sharp minor doesn't sound the same. Please note that I'm a beginner. And my response is this: my friend, if you are a beginner, you need formal lessons. Don't take shortcuts. This will showing your plan, and you will not become a good player trying to self-teach. And then I sent them a link to my video to show, I got a good rhythm course. And this is not a plug for my lessons. I'm like, hey, if you don't get them from me for dirt cheap, go somewhere else. I'm encouraging you to at least go and get some lessons, whether you learn from me or anyone else. Because again, you're trying to tackle songs and you haven't tackled your guitar as far as knowing the guitar, the neck, the chords, the notes, things of that nature. Again, I can't stress this no more. Go get lessons, Don't sit on the internet watching fingers. Morris, man, you move your finger, move the camera because I can't see your hands. I give you the chords. And that's basically what my videos or lessons are about. Just giving people that know how to play already the chords. That's it. Not giving you finger placement. Put your finger here, put your finger this, right there. Now, every now and then I might do a finger diagram for chords that off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure what they are technically, but I'm just making it easier for you. I'm like, hey, just take your top finger and bar it across the third fret, or strings D, G, B, E. That simple. Make it simple and still to give you a technical name for the chord, and then you have to go and Google the name of the chord to get the finger diagrams instead of me just giving you the diagram. Because I try not to make things difficult, because the majority of the stuff that I do, believe it or not, are real simple. They're not complex at all. I have done some very complex stuff that I post from time to time to show you that I can do it. And if I go into a studio and there's a need for me to do something complex, I can do this. And still, I don't know what this is. So I do that. Same thing with my lead playing. I used to post solos, a few select ones that I love to do, just to show you guys I can do it, but that's just not what I like to do. I like to play chords. I like to play the meat of the song. I don't want to just be the guy to give you sprinkles and fills throughout the song. I want to play the foundation and share that spot with the keyboard player, because the majority of the keyboard player stuff is playing the foundation, while the guitar player, depending on the band makeup or the arrangement of the song, he just giving kind of support around the main chords in the meat of the song. But I kind of like to do that too, if I can, because a good example of that was Chic and Nile Rodgers. The majority of the guitar was carrying the song, and the keyboard player was accompanying the guitar player's part, which is usually the other way around. And that's what made, to me, Chic sound so unique, because the guitar player carried the song. And I tried to follow myself or mirror myself behind the great one, Nile Rodgers. But again, I'm going to sign off now, but from time to time I get this, and I try to post a video to put you guys in the right direction, because the right direction is learning that guitar, learning that neck, learning how to strum and feel the strum, because every now and then I get people to say, what's the strum pattern? I'm like, I'm playing from here. I'm not playing off the sheet music. I can feel it, and I think one reason why I became such a good player and be able to feel stuff is I used to love to dance. So for you mugs that can't dance, go learn to dance first, and you can feel the rhythm. You don't have to have anybody tell you stroke down, stroke up, stroke down, 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 up, up, up. That's a robotic feel, and you don't want robotic music. Is about personal expression, what you feel here, not about being extremely technical and playing like a robot. Up and down, 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 up, down, 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 up, stroke, down, stroke, up, stroke. That's nonsense. I threw that concept out in the garbage years ago when I first started to learn how to play. I'm like, I don't need no one to tell me how to feel, So I'm going to end it on that note. But again, I'm going to send this video to the gentleman that sent me this. Go get formal lessons. Go get formal lessons. Don't start off trying to teach yourself something you know nothing about on how to teach yourself. Because what's going to happen is, and I guarantee you this 100%, you're going to start to rack up from day one a bunch of bad habits. And once you realize you can't do this by yourself and you enlist the help of others, then it's going to be hard to undo the bad habits you've created, because they get just locked in that brain and you just can't get rid of it. Because like I told you guys, I play piano. I've been playing piano as long as I've been playing guitar, and I write most of my stuff on piano, but I don't play piano on a professional level. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing on piano, and I went to try to go back to correct that problem by going to get formal lessons on 3 different attempts and occasions. It doesn't work anymore, because I'm like, my brain has already decided that this is how you're going to play piano, and ain't nothing going to change that. So I really strongly recommend you guys don't go that route. Don't try to do this by yourself and sitting here watching fingers on the internet and where's his hand at? I'm gonna put my hand there because he put his hand there. but you don't know why you put your hand there other than I put my hand there, So I'm going to sign off till next time. Take care.